Hello everybody, welcome back to another War Thunder video. Today we're going to be flying with the F-4J and the F-14 in the same video. I know, huge video, awesome video, video of the year. We're taking 20 minutes of fuel here, 4 AIM-7Fs, 4 AIM-9Js. AIM-9Js are kind of hit or miss, you know, you can lock them up, they can catch you kills, they can ignore flares sometimes, but a lot of the time they get one flare, which is unfortunate, but that's how it is. We're also taking a Colt gun pod here, obviously the best gun in the entire game. You can disagree with me, I don't care, it's the best gun in my opinion. Huge spread, at least does some amount of damage, not the best damage obviously. But when you have a giant spread, it's pretty good if you can get quick snapshots, because you know you don't have to aim perfectly on the target. Vulcan used to be the best. Vulcan, however, is no longer the best. Its damage was completely nerfed. Velocity was nerfed. It's really meh right now. The Colt gun pods are awesome. The Colts also on the F8 are okay. T160s are probably the all-around best, but for top tier, the Colts are the best. Colt gun pod is the best. So we have our pulse Doppler on here, just looking around for any target. Just watching it for scan. You're trying to get a layout of your team. What we're trying to do here is just get a layout of the enemy team, see where are they going, because that's a very important thing to look out for. Where are they going to go, because you need to know where you need to be relative to them. You want to make sure you can hit an AIM-7 with them, with like in their kind of blind spot. I mean, they're going to get RWR ping, but they don't have RWR. You want to hit in their blind spot. But if they can see you right in front of them, that's not a good idea. And there's going to be two F5s up here that didn't even appear on my radar. Unfortunate, but I try to helmet mount a display just to look around and see if there's anyone in front of me. They're all going to be to your right. You almost never have to bother looking left when you fly out to the leftmost bomb point. That's how it goes. F5 right up here. AIM-7F, perfect shot. He's not looking, not paying attention. I don't know what he's doing. It's going to kill him. He's not going to do anything about it. That's fine. Free kill. I don't care. F5, also 5 kilometers up from here. AIM-7F, easy shot. It's going to get him. No doubt. He's going to try to turn, but it's just not going to be fast enough. He's going slow in an F5. Probably carrying bombs is what it looks like. F5 up here. Now he's a little farther along. It looks like he's carrying bombs too. He's not necessarily going too fast. I'm still pretty much gaining on him. Console player. Probably taking bombs. That's just kind of how it goes. Looking around, helmet off display. Shooting AIM-9G. It's going to get like 2 flared. Hey, better than 1 flared, but not great. I mean, he dropped a lot of flares, so it's okay. And he's a really cold plane. Kafir Kennard up here, gonna lock him up. I had the ACM regular on. I had to quickly turn it full Doppler. AIM-7F, easy shot. That's gonna get him every single time. He starts pulling back in for whatever reason. You can't dodge him like that. That's not how it works. F4EJ, maybe an EJ Kai. So we're gonna shoot right here. It's gonna get him. Easy kill. It looks like an EJ Kai. It looks like he fired a 9L at me because it was all aspect launch. Colt gun pod's gonna come in handy here. I'm gonna completely whiff the aim, but it doesn't matter because he's just gonna go right in front of my guns. Easy. SU-22, we're going to see if we can get a 9G off on him. Not really going to work, so we're going to use the amazing gun and quickly get a crit on him. Then we're going to completely get shot, and that's going to be the end of this match. Alright, here we go. Next match. F-4J. 4 AIM-7Fs, 4 AIM-9Gs. Same thing as last match. Colt gun pod, 20 minutes of fuel. Here we go. Leftmost bomb point flying right at it. F-16 right in front of me. We were out-accelerating him for a little bit, then he started catching back up. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the drag race. Doesn't matter. He's going to go in front, scout out the enemies for us. Possibly get killed, be bait for us. Easy. So we're just going to continue flying towards the spawn point. Same thing as last match. Looking at our radar, locking up stuff, just getting a general layout on the team. What are they doing? Where are they going? How fast are they going? Things like that. By determining how fast they can go and figure out their plane, like what they're using. And then we can also use that, once we see their plane, to determine what their loadout is. Full afterburner, going as fast as possible. Just 40 kilometers right now is the looks at where the enemy team is. They're kind of going to the right, which is expected. So we're just going to continue following that trend. So we're going to turn right just a little bit, get between the 2 bomb points right there, cruising out like 150 meters. Perfect altitude, really, because you can see them. They can't really see you. Well, I guess they can see you, but not really. Like they get look at the radar ground interference thing. Helmet mounted display, looking left just to make sure no one's out there. There shouldn't be anyone out there. There almost never ever is. Don't dive down because we're getting locked by a friendly, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes the RWR English, the RWR bugs out and it locks you from behind, but it's actually from the front. MiG-29 quickly notches. I realize that, so helmet mounted display. Gonna quickly shoot an AIM-9G off at him. So regular research radar mode is on. I'm gonna turn it back to full Doppler. Look like a contact in front of me. Then there's a Mirage off to my left. Yeah, so there we go. Lock him up. The radar's doing something weird. He starts pulling up, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a 7F at him. Hopefully he's gonna continue to pull up, but he doesn't. The 7F goes all weird, and then it kind of slams itself right into the ground. Nice. Helmet mounted display, weird things. We quickly switch it off because that's like after you toggle your ACM, it turns on helmet mounted display, which is kind of annoying. I wish there's just a separate button for it. There's not though, unfortunately. Gonna go ahead, lock up this guy. 5 kilometers closing. Don't know what he's doing. He's above the ground interference zone, so we're going to shoot a 7F off at him. He shoots like a magic or something at us. Going to quickly kill him. Yeah, premium Mirage F1Z is what I'm going to assume. MiG-29 off to our right. He's coming really fast. We're going to get really, really low. Going to shoot the gun pod. He's going to missile us. It's going to miss. Going to lock this up. Shoot a 7F, and it's almost going to get him, but if that was an E2, would have easily got him. You saw how high the AOA on that 7F was. If it was an E2 with more acceleration, it would have hit home. Unfortunately here it didn't. MiG-23 locked up, 7F. We only have 3 AIM-9Gs left now, which is just perfectly fine. You know, MiG-23, he's going to come in here and he's going to die. We're just going to fly around now, and we're going to see if we can kill anyone else. There's MiG-29 6 kilometers away, Mirage, another MiG-29 coming right at us. He's going to lock us up, so we're going to quickly dive, notch, pull to the ground. Hopefully he's just going to shoot an R-60 at us. It looks to be the case, and then he gets... the R-60 or whatever shot gets flared, dodged, whatever you want to call it. This man's gonna quickly climb above us. He's gonna completely proximity fuse by a missile, and then that's gonna be the match. Alright, here we go, the one we've all been waiting for. The F-14 match. Out of 27 games, this is the only game that I got remotely some sort of decent score in. The F-14, guys, is just such a huge target. Everybody just flies directly at it. They see one, they're like, oh, this guy can't flare a missile. They're going to fly right at you, and they're going to kill you without fail. If you get a lucky match, and you get a bunch of aces in the F-14, that's great for you, but the vast majority of us do not, okay? You can either play really passively and get no kills by getting no one to shoot anything at you, or you can actually play the game and get like 3 or 4 kills each match and then die, which is how I prefer to play it. We're going to go up here real quick, 1,000 meters, the little 1,000 meter trick. TDUS on. We're trying to get this Phoenix off the railer here, lighten our plane. I always bring a Phoenix, just like one. It's just good. You climb 1 kilometer, find someone to shoot at, and shoot at them. So yeah, we're just gonna be flying out here, 37 kilometer TWS. Don't want to do like 50 or whatever the higher setting is, like 98 kilometers, 93 kilometers, because that's like too much stuff. You need to cycle through a lot of targets to finally get a lock, which obviously you don't have to do. So 37, fine. I find it works best. You know, gives you a little bit of warning, so you can finally figure out where you want to put things. There's an AI up there, and then you can see behind the AI there's a bunch of radar contacts. 35 kilometers, this is the one I'm going to go with. It's an F4E in the end. He's now at 30 kilometers now, closing really, really fast. You can see the TWS updates quite slowly, so if you're going to slave it to like an infrared guided missile, it's not necessarily the best idea because it's going to lock and it's going to be a little behind, and I found that it causes the infrared missile to miss because like it unlocks and does weird things. We're going to do 20 kilometer shot, 20 kilometers, like 21 kilometers technically, whatever, 20 kilometers, shoot, 15 kilometers, the AIM-54 go pitbull, easy, you know, leftmost bomb point like we've been doing the entire time. AIM-7F, target 19 kilometers up there. I could probably get a shot now, but he's kind of turning my left, because you can see the velocity rapidly decreasing, meaning he's turning around. The Phoenix down there is going really, really fast. I saw the Mach cloud, just someone broke Mach. F4E, he's gonna die, probably carrying bombs, unfortunately. Maybe you saw the video about the way to grind out top tier with using bombs, whatever. Okay, AIM-7F. Perfect shot for this. The target's not maneuvering. It's going to go, and he's going to get a crit out of all things, whatever, tornado. He's probably out of the match from that. AIM-7F going to go in on this F5. Yeah, F5, and he's going to like notch. The missile's going to do weird. The radar's going to do weird things. It's still going to get him proximity fuse or something, inertial guidance. There's a target straight ahead. You can see the little black dot. So yeah, straight ahead, we're looking at something. Trying to lock it up. It still can't lock. Nothing's getting locked. So A6C, there we go, finally locked. He has 9Ls, scary guy, so we're going to quickly lock him up, cut our afterburner, launch a bit of flares. A6C is going to die. We're going to turn back around here, F5 on our 6. There's a teammate coming in to close in on the F5, so I'm going to turn in, so that way hopefully the 2 teammates can hopefully clean him up. And then you're going to let's look at our compass. There's another enemy somewhere. I thought that was the A6 when I looked up there, but it's not the A6. Keep looking, and you'll see something pop up on the radar. I thought it was just the dead A6, but it's not. There's going to be a guy. There he comes. He comes in through the other bomb point. There he goes. Sort of to the west, the compass. He's coming in, and that's a Mirage 3 with magics. Not very healthy, if I do say so myself. I don't even know he's there. I'm going to get completely killed. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't care. Whatever. Join the Discord. Subscribe. See you later. Goodbye.